Welcome, foolish mortal, to Awful Neutral.
Jesse went to the cat show with me in Del Mar last year.
He'll be guest starring in the show pretty quick.
Yes.
That's not a joke.
It's like a cat convention.
Jesus Christ. And on that note.
Cat call convention?
No,
Hey, what's up, whistling?
lonely women just bring their cats to be judged.
Why do women go to this?
Can I get a
It's
soundboard
the
with
best
whistles?
people watching I've ever done.
Oh my god.
I'll just be your whistle boy.
Dude, I'll point to you.
That's so gross.
And if
Was
you
that
Sounds like a
can,
euphemism.
Was that in
Hold
that
it as
Leaving
long as I
Neverland
point.
documentary?
Let's do a quick trial. 1, 2, 3. I like that. All right, we're going to be using that. He's
Sound
going to
like
be
a
my
tea
live action
kettle.
soundboard. He sounds like a window that doesn't shut. But I'll take it because I
Sounds like a
can't.
teapot.
I
Sounds
sound
like my
we're-
first car in college. Like the window was cracked all the time.
Hey, can you raise the
Maybe
window?
Tiffy's
No.
really a teapot. We don't know.
She is short and stout.
D&D.
Welcome to the Awful Neutral Podcast. When we last left our heroes, they had taken advantage of the kindness of a guard for saving the town from Kenku pirates. They met Serverbot. Kevin learned what a robot is and learned why you don't decapitate them. They met the incredible douchey mayor of the town and are now in a carriage headed for Adventure's Mart to spend. But on their way to Adventure's Mart, Tiffy did some repairs on Gertrude's arm. Now, quoting to her, she's not the only one who can finger blast in the group.
Hey yo.
And now we join our party.
Hey, I thought we were going to do this podcast like real time, like a week had gone by. And so now we've killed a couple dragons. We have 1 million gold pieces. And nobody knows because it was just.
Like it's the listeners' fault
Unrecorded.
they didn't catch us on an adventurous day, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, Wednesdays aren't great for you guys, but
Wednesdays are
last
slow.
Thursday was amazing.
Should have been here
Yeah.
Sunday, man. It was epic.
Yeah, it's weird going back in time to what we already did because like we've been playing nonstop since you guys left us, so it's kind of weird to like go back in time just for the listeners. Okay,
It would be
This is
nice to
actually
take
your-
a break.
It's actually your third shopping trip. Like, you guys have done so much in this time. You guys, congratulations on reaching level 19. This has been a very incredible.
Tiffy's been made assistant manager.
assistant to the assistant manager actually.
Additionally, we discovered a vein of jealousy in Decorative Cabbage, and that he's very protective of his friendship with Tiffy.
It's the only thing I got that's tangible.
So as the party is riding down the road, they hear through the intercom, Serverbot, "You have 10 minutes at this current pace before Adventurer's Mart. Please be prepared to dismount quickly, as the ride will be automatically going back, and we'll leave without you."
Looks like we gotta gear up or something. I don't know. Bam.
Well, at least he didn't say I have to keep our arms and hands inside the ride at all times. That's something.
So you just got your arm fixed. You're trying it out. Feels good.
Oh yeah.
Maybe try using it in some way. We'll roll to see how effective it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to see how effective my arm is now after TP did some righty-tighty, lefty-loosey on it.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Are you gonna like shoot a?
Are you going to high five Sal? Are you going
Are
to
you gonna like blow up an apple off a tree?
do a
What's the
breakdance move?
What's
Are
the,
you
most,
gonna goose someone from across the room?
Let the dungeon master speak, sir.
what's the most Gertrude thing that could be done with this arm to test it out? Are you grabbing the ass of a cute
Oh, it's gonna be that,
peasant crossing the
or
street?
She does the V and brings it up to her mouth and does a little tongue slide.
Ew.
You need to roll
She
for
likes
that.
men. I'm gonna go
Men
with.
have a- oh, you're right.
Can she now use one of her fingers as a cigarette lighter?
I didn't install that feature yet.
Come on, Tiffy.
So she
You
lights her
know,
finger on fire. The
After
gel
maybe
explodes.
when we go to the Adventure Mart, we'll find some stuff. Then we'll like. You gotta tell me in advance. I can't just pull
Okay.
the stuff out of my little tight teethy butt.
How is my fist bumping ability?
If you fail at a fist bump, then this
Pretty
is going to
fucking
be a
solid.
bad adventure.
I mean, it's
Why did the light just turn on?
'Cause that's a great idea.
The gods have spoken.
your fist bumping game. Let's find out how your fist bumping
Okay.
game is.
I got a 7.
You go to fist bump Tiffy. Thank you. But you missed, but it wasn't because the arm malfunctioned. It was because you're still drunk from being at the tavern not more than an hour ago.
That's fair.
You missed the fist bump, but you knocked him out cold with a single punch.
He was pissing me off anyway. Like, thanks.
Oh, dear, I suppose you need some time to get used to the more accurate functions of your new arm.
Yeah, guess I gotta take a minute to play around with it.
Also, excuse me, Kevin, I believe I noticed a dent in your left pauldron. I could quickly gladly repair that for you if you so desire.
Don't do it, Kevin. He's just going to break you too.
Thank you, Lothario. I shall pass.
Tifi can't withhold his desire, but so he just casts mending anyways and just fixes it. So it's a cantrip. It's mending. I have it. So
As Kevin is licking his paw, he's surprised at how quickly he's able to heal himself.
I'm pretty sure you just committed a felony in most major counties.
Repairing someone's thing for them against their will.
Is it also
when
like...
felonies don't exist?
Well, you're not even a human, so there's no violation to your rights.
Yeah, it's like animal
Wow.
abuse.
Yeah.
Who do we call for PETA in this time frame?
Bob Barker.
You hear over the intercom.
Still
Our
alive.
Barkington. There are no consent laws in Crow's Point.
Oh, hot damn!
Thanks, Robit.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Gertrude is a predator.
I'm gonna be the reason that they create to catch a predator in this universe.
She's like Batman. If Batman just fucked unsuspecting men in the middle of the
That is the best description.
All right, I am going to implore our listeners to imagine a montage of us rolling up to a medieval Target-style establishment and then running through the aisles filling shopping carts.
Wait, time out. What song would be in this montage?
Up to the listener.
Oh, man.
I feel like we should.
I picture the Benny Hill theme. I don't know if we can get the rights to that, but you
I would actually, I don't know,
That's the song, not the real one, just that.
I think we have the rights to a bullshit version. So
You always have to
I don't know if we have the
Off-key
capacity for this,
or-
but I would like listeners to suggest songs.
Okay.
Is there some sort of comment section on our...
You know what? Yeah, the listeners. Well, I don't know if they can do it in real time. See again.
No, but...
What if they give us a
Like then the
5-star
following week we
review?
can talk about what song and maybe they get a shout out or something.
Next time, you guys. You know what? I like that. We'll do that. Listeners, suggest a song next time we go to Adventure Smart because this is not our first time. We're laying the groundwork. This is
It's a
This
franchise.
is a chain
We
store.
better get a
Yeah.
membership then.
Oh my god.
It does
They have
make
a
sense to
club
go
card?
with the
You
executive
get a
membership.
1% back.
Don't give him a real phone number.
Would you
Whatever
like
you
to
do.
advance from gold to diamond club membership?
Do
Also,
I
remember-
get free hot dogs?
They pay their employees a living wage.
And bring your own bags. Always remember, bring your own
Yeah.
bags. So yeah, suggest songs, we'll pick the best one.
Right,
Right now, what the song is, it's going to be "She's a Lady." If we don't have anything on deck,
Okay.
And then in that montage, Gertrude just continuously flipping her hair.
we're just caught in the gust of it.
Tifi sees Gertrude flipping her hair, and Tifi flips her lack of hair.
Just bald, like you just look like you have a weird tick.
Pulling it out of our teeth.
I'll see if I can add. See if from an editing standpoint I can add some uncertainty in between. She's a lady.
It's a lady.
I guess it's
She might be a lady.
pretty sure it's a lady.
Could we get Aerosmith's Dude Looks Like a Lady? Would that be a copyright infringement?
She's like a lady.
I've essentially written Mrs. Doubtfire. This my dream is coming true.
Maybe lady looks like a dude.
If you guys have nothing else you want to do, we can arrive at Adventure Park.
Yeah, we're at the start.
Okay. And with that, you hear boop boop come from the intercom. Prepare to dismount. I have just been informed by Lord Thaddeus Kensington, Privilegington VI, that this vehicle will not be stopping. Please be prepared to dismount.
That's what she said.
The door opens. The carriage barely slows down. I need everybody, if they're jumping, to roll an athletics check.
What's the
You can-
option
you
for
can-
not jumping?
Tuck and roll, everybody.
We'll see. That's good. You can use acrobatics if you prefer, whatever's higher.
All right, 17 plus.
With my modifier, I'm at 8.
19 total.
Finally, Gertrude's got 21. He knows how to duck.
With my plus 3, it's a total of 20. I rolled a 17.
All right, Kevin rolled a.
I rolled a 3 with my modifier of 5. I'm at an 8.
Ugh. See, you're much more athletic or acrobatic than this. Perhaps it was Kevin's armor, perhaps it was the speed, perhaps it was decorative cabbage pushing him from behind, but this looks like a funny cat video where a cat falls off something when they aren't expecting it, because you're expecting so much grace from this large armored cat, but instead he hits the ground, rolls and eats shit, and takes 2 damage.
Kevin had too much milk.
Gertrude, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 17, but I have a +4 acrobatics, so 21.
Holy shit. Gertrude does perhaps the most trailer park gymnastics routine you've ever seen.
Might one say trailer parkour.
Oh.
Might.
You can leave, Dave. You're done.
I think you're a father.
Are we outlawing puns after last episode?
Shit, call Caroline.
She holds onto the edge of the carriage, and as it's going full speed, pushes off, does a triple backflip. You're pretty sure she took a hit from her cigarette in midair. Lands with elven grace, sticks the landing. Does a tampon fall out? Did you have a tampon thing?
Wait, my vagina is not that loose.
You landed hard. You stuck the landing. All right, we'll cut that out.
Thank you.
And when she lands, the only ungraceful thing that happens is as she puts her hands up as an Olympic athlete would when they stick that landing, despite not having a cigarette in her mouth, coughs so hard that secondhand smoke does escape her lungs. Other than that, flawless, brilliant performance by Gertrude.
Just Tanya Harding of
She
the
looks
trailer
like
park.
Did she accidentally raise her robotic arm higher than the other one?
It's uneven.
Decorative cabbage roll day.
10, and I got a +3, so I'm pretty sure that's 16.
Yep, that's half. All right, so decorative cabbage rolled a 13. You know, he jumps, lands, tucks and rolls, nothing special. It is kind of funny to see a gnome, especially one so punk. But you know, he gets up, checks his mohawk, says "fuck yeah."
That's the way we do it at home.
Ain't my first time riding the rails.
Yeah, not my first time being thrown out of a moving vehicle.
Lothario rolled a
13 with a 6 modifier.
holy shit. Lothario, tell you what, do you want to describe how you did this? I kind of blew my wad on Gertrude.
Can I coolly
Whoa.
walk?
Yeah, you did.
Do not cut that.
I do like the yeah you did.
Can I coolly like step off as the carriage makes a turn like in an action movie so that like the physics match? So that like
Absolutely.
it like slows down so I can just coolly just like a Johnny Depp character or whatever.
I like it.
Step away.
It's like you nonchalantly stepped off on
Yeah.
this chaotic situation.
Yeah.
You know what? It's smooth. Not as smooth as what Gertrude did athletic-wise, but
Pretty cool.
Trust me,
But my
no
knees
one,
hurt a little bit.
no one is as smooth as me, hun.
all the ladies, perhaps single mothers who were shopping on the weekend at Adventurers Mart who saw this, they're looking at this sharp-dressed man who just steps so gracefully off a speeding carriage, and they're wondering what's up. They're probably going to try to bump in carts into you in the store. Be careful.
Here's hoping.
So Tiffy rolled a 17 plus 3 modifier for acrobatics, so that's a 20.
I just want to take a second to say, fuck everybody.
Tiffy, despite being the nerdiest one here, actually does a pretty sweet set of flips, and when he hits the ground, tumbles for about 3 rolls, complete somersaults, and stands up, pops up like it's no big deal, and just starts walking towards the Adventurers Mart.
And all the moms check him out too, and I get a little jealous.
Who's that androgynous thing?
No, the dads check him out.
Yeah, break me off a piece of that hairless creature.
Very well, let's get shopping.
Kevin, did you bring our coupons?
Did you call me Kevin?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
How much milk did you have, dude? Knock the...
Lothario, did you bring our coupons?
Yeah, I think I have some coupons in the back pocket. Let me grab them real
Did you
quick.
say coupons?
I'm sorry?
Did you say coupons?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is a Rubens. He grew up in a Hasidic Jewish household. Leave him alone.
Is that a Jewish stereotype that I just learned? Is that a new stereotype?
That we use
You're that much
coupons?
more
Yes.
racist. Thank you. So as you guys walk up to the door, you guys, I don't think I've ever seen automatic doors where you saw that automatic gate. I don't think you've ever seen a supermarket or an Adventurers Mart that has automatic doors, but as you approach, whatever arcane energy is powering these doors, it slides open. You guys see something you've never seen before. A huge warehouse, rows upon rows of magical items. Everything from the greatest carriage. They have a section for valiant steeds. You would never find a crappy donkey that needed a
Shot in
blast
the
to the
motivator.
motivator in this place. No, all fine products. And you guys know, in front of you, you guys see that this is a club store. In front of you, there's a gate and it says customer service, says new customers this way. Each of you got a 50 gold credit from ServerBot to help get you something on this adventure. You see a small halfling man working the counter with a red vest that says customer service. It says, "Hi, my name is Seamus" on it. What do you guys do?
Quick question. The coupons he asked me about, are they the 50% off coupons, or is he implying other coupons?
I am going to say that you be as creative as you want with these coupons.
Can we roll for coupons?
Make forge coupons if you want. Have coupons about free samples. I mean, whatever. Just
Okay.
whatever coupons you want. You've laid the groundwork that he has. That you have coupons
Separate from the 50% off.
separate. This is a separate deal.
Got it,
Something
got
you guys got in your
Not
adventures.
50% off, 50 gold worth coupon.
Got it. Hey, guys, really quick. I'm noticing a couple of my coupons are faded, but they all have the same format. I'm thinking we go through the store and see what I can try to forge onto these coupons. Get a buy one get one on some extras.
I don't believe that's what the coupon is for, Lothario.
Okay, yeah. Yes, and can go out the fucking window. Cool.
I'm not against this. I just would recommend being sure that the coupon that you make is one that is used here, so we're not making up coupons that don't exist. Easy ruse to figure out.
Well, from what I can tell, you're a pretty gifted dude, and I think you can help me forge him. Come on, guy.
That's what I was
person.
recommending. Is you allow me to help you with.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think you can do this. Yeah, good boy.
Roll a persuasion check, and you roll.
Can I do an apology check for misgendering?
A point of order. Tiffy does not care how you gender them.
But like, can I freak out about it every time? Like over the top.
Yes, like no, I'm not. You don't. Lothario doesn't know that, but just so everybody knows.
TV, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be a dick. I didn't mean. Oh fuck.
No. I'm not. Roll a woke check, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how.
7.
7. Holy shit, man! You did.
Or an L.
You're making this. You're making this kind of awkward. Like you're making like TV. TV isn't taking issue for this, but like you're
Like
very
the guy in the vest, the subhuman. What was it? The halfling in the vest is awkward. Like everyone around's awkward. Like people pushing carts are awkward.
Yeah, you actually kind of say a lot of offensive stuff while apologizing as well. I'm just saying we shouldn't be able to use the same bathroom as us.
Like, I mean, you should have your own bathroom because you're special. Not retarded special.
The entire time Lothario is apologizing to me, he just takes Tiffy just takes out their notebook and is looking at the doors and like taking notes on how it works and not caring at all about what he is saying.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go buzz off. I'm gonna scout just to see how security is. Let me know if you see anything you guys like.
Just so you know, it does kind of funnel you through this exit. Now, you could, as an expert thief, try to stealth your way through.
Oh yeah, but it'd be easier to just wait and get a membership. Should I just?
Yeah. You do see a halfling man who's now waving at you, trying to get you guys' attention. Over here! Come on, guys!
Kevin waves back.
Hello, Mr. Catman. I'm ready to help you over here whenever you're ready. There's no line in front.
Is this just like a counter we walk up to and there's like a board on the wall and we like...
You guys have been like arguing, like 10, or not arguing, but having this conversation like 10 feet away from...
Dave, just imagine the day you actually make enough money from stand-up comedy bartending that you can get a Costco Club card. And yes.
Comedy bartending.
Comedy bar. Not even doing stand-up, just bartending at comedy clubs.
You're the one about the grasshopper? Priest the rabbi into a bar.
So, if you wanted something special, you'd ask this guy, like, I'm looking for a girlfriend. Like that.
So, did you say that to him?
No, I don't
do you guys approach this guy? Do you guys?
We approach him, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Adventurers Mart, lads. The best adventurer store out there. We have 170 locations located all over the land. Which can I interest you in a membership?
Guys, what's he saying? I'm scared of little people.
And you use the appropriate term that time, but not when you're talking to Tiffy?
Whoops.
Have you know I'm a couple inches taller than your punk friend over here.
Yeah.
That's a girl. You can expect a lady to be tiny.
Talking about decorative cabbage.
I'm fit in real life. Fit in real life.
I agree, she has a punk vibe to her, but like only in the I don't give a fuck kind of way. I'm sorry, that's terrible customer service. What I meant to say, Mom, was I read out of your service here, and then we accept people who wear sweatpants and people who chain smoke in stores.
How about I'm willing to forget it if you give me a free membership?
Okay, you know what? Tell you what, I'll take the cost of one membership off because I was terribly insulting to this lady over here.
Good. Yeah, I wouldn't want your manager to know about this.
No, I would not want him to know about this either. No. Seamus has shown up drunk to work a few times. He's on his last. He needs his job. His family can't starve.
Lothario walks up. Actually, we're all offended. We all have mothers. On behalf of them, I think we should at least get a discount.
Roll intimidation check.
I'm just clutching my...
Well, this is... Oh, sorry.
Lothario.
11... What's the modifier?
Just add plus your intimidation modifier.
Oh, that's an actual... Yeah, I forgot. Mm-hmm. So, 2 modifier with 11, so 13.
13?
Yeah.
At the same time...
13, he says for a second, like he's kind of like...
I went for the full free one, so if he gives me maybe a discount, for having a mother.
At the same time that is happening, Tiffy bends Cabbage's ear to tell him to mention that we are gearing up for a mention for Lord Thaddeus Kensington Privilegington the Sixth.
You can relax anyway. I'm already a member, and I use silent image to try to create a fake membership card.
I believe minor illusion would be what you
Minor illusion, I mean.
Oh, yeah, minor illusion?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's part of the skill, minor
I know, man. I'm telling
They'll
you.
get
It's
it
just
later.
a
I think I
charlatan,
missed my spot, but when he said we all have mothers, I wanted to say, Lothario, this gentleman's mother was a cabbage.
Can't believe you call this mother a cabbage.
Yeah, minor illusion. I cast minor illusion to create us because you could create a small thing.
All right, so you put out a platinum membership card
Yeah.
on the table. All right, so right about the time Lothario is failing to intimidate, he does act like he's intimidated for a second. But then when I was, listen, I'll be fired if I give away 10 memberships. Our whole business model is based upon this. I can't be giving them away. I fucked up once and I gave it her one, but I can't be giving it to everybody. We all have mothers, lad.
Oh, cussing now, huh?
Oh, no, I tell you what, I'll give away 2 now. That's 2.
Now my kids can't listen. Thanks, Damian. now.
That
Now I
was the
can't have
one.
kids. Thanks, David.
Thanks, Damian.
So we got 2.
Now my kids can't listen. Man, Dad's a nerd. See, Decorative Cabbage slams that card down on the table. Oh, I'm very sorry. Tell you what, you can take them in. Eventually, I'll need a card from all of you. I'll need a membership from all of you. And tell you what, here's 2 free memberships. And he puts 2 cards on the table. One of them is assigned to Gertrude. The other one, it's a magical card. The first person to put their thumb on this spot right here, it'll be their card and it'll identify it for them. And he puts that down.
Just in case you're all wondering, you guys are all welcome.
Yeah, just cat-like reflex. As soon as something is placed on the counter, I kind of swat at it, just like as a
And with
cat
that,
does.
the card is bound to Kevin. First person to touch it.
And Lothario realizes that there's another 6 months at least he's got to hang out with.
So congratulations, there are 3 Adventurers Mode Club members, 2 of them real, 1 of them fake, in this group right now.
Is there trumpet music that plays like they leveled up, but like only?
Yeah, but you two
in-house?
can't hear it.
Yeah. You guys are still back there.
Yeah.
Why are they dancing?
Immediately, Gertrude and Kevin it's like they can hear horns that are trumpeting how much better they are than everybody else. Decorative Cabbage can't hear it.
To be fair,
Pretending he can.
It's like
Kevin
rock
hears that most
music.
of the time anyways.
And to be clear, it's a trumpet coming out of his ass.
Oh, wait.
Spoiled milk.
Before you go, here's a couple of menus. I have a couple of items. These are some of our hottest selling items right there. And he hands you all a menu and says, just go ahead and go up to the customer service counter at the far end if you ever want any of these items. Otherwise, feel free to peruse our wares at your leisure. And if you're looking for something in particular, please talk to one of our associates and we'll see what we can do for you.
I don't see the breakfast section on the menu.
And with that, in almost Willy Wonka-esque fashion, a map in front of you goes, look at the map over there. And a big map comes up, and then it says breakfast aisle right there. It has eggs, bacon, even breakfast sandwiches, and it's next to the freezer aisle.
And then the shop owner starts going, come with me, and you'll be in a world of breakfast.
Almost had it. You almost had it.
Go ahead and follow the manager who can almost finish songs in the top hat to the breakfast aisle.
As soon as Tiffy gets the menu, she scans the hell out of it really quick, being super smart, just flips through all the pages, goes through everything, and then just bends down to Cabbage's ear, rather. Cabbage being so short, and just says, Cabbage, could you negotiate about this acorn of Bethag? It is very intriguing to me. I think it would be very beneficial to our group if I had it.
I think it'd be very beneficial if you quit playing around with other people. Realize that it's us. But yeah, I could do that.
Decorative Cabbage says, filled with jealousy.
Tiffy just cocks their head in question, not being wise about people's emotions, just doesn't understand what the hell he's talking about. So Tiffy's just like, okay.
So Cabbage turns to one of, other people that are my size, regular sized people. That's what's up with the acorns? Yeah, acorns of asparagus.
Bethag.
Just
Do they make your pee smell?
asking him.
Oh, well, I tell you what, I'm actually just the creature up front, but I tell you what, if you're looking for the acorn of Bethag, well, I think we got a special on that. We might be down to our last one. Go ahead and take your order to the counter, and they'll give you a price and everything for it.
I want more things than that.
Oh, well, then go and compile it. Have you never been shopping before, lad?
Yeah, I've been here lots of times. I'm a platinum member.
Oh, I'm sorry for expressing with such
Come on.
disrespect, sir. Platinum, that's where my liege.
Okay, just looking at the list, the first thing on there is the Tome of Cat. Just so listeners know, apparently it's a book that you open and a cat appears, and then if you remove it or attack it, the cat goes away. But discussing off mic, we all decided that the way it's worded, the cat just wanders off. So Kevin is playing with the book as it's on display, and he opens it. A cat appears, and he puts the cat on the ground, closes the book, opens it again. He's basically just creating an endless amount of cats and releasing them into the store. Not maliciously. He's kind of amused by it.
Roll a d20 to see how many cats. No, roll a d100.
I'm imagining him like every time he rolls or flips the page, a cat jumps out of the page he's not looking.
All right, so roll a d100. This is going to determine how many cats.
Did I roll both of them? 86.
Holy shit.
So you're just slamming it open and close like a top.
Every page he turns, the cat jumps out of the page he's not looking at. So just like on the back side.
But
He doesn't even see the cats coming out. He turns the page and looks at it and then
He's
jumps out of the
looking,
other
he's looking
page.
to the right, the page is going to the left.
He absolutely sees the cats. It's not a big deal. These are just cats.
Because he doesn't know them, he doesn't recognize them from
Are
back
the cats
This is
jumping
fine.
out, or are you picking the cats
He's
out?
trying to read the book, so as a cat appears, he picks it up and puts it on the floor.
What
There's
could
a
it
cat in the
possibly
way of the
say in
words.
book?
Yeah, and so he's not doing maliciously, and
Just
he's
cat
not
poems.
amazed by it. It's just like, oh, this is cat's in my way.
book is
Meow.
broken.
Meow, 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 meow.
So while you guys are shopping, there's about 86 cats being released.
Are the Adventure Mart employees looking at each other like, oh, it's going to be one of those days?
We'll put this on display again.
I smell an I am Groot-like potential distraction.
Because their staff must clearly be stretched so thin that they didn't have anybody walking down this aisle. Not one employee was able to observe Kevin as he pulled 86 cats out of a sample tome of cats that was out.
Cat cleanup on aisles 17, 42,
You see
54, 27, 38.
You might almost say the store is littered with cats.
See, that's how you nail a
Litter puns
joke. You have to go,
last
Do you remember my catastrophe joke from last time?
He used the same litter pun last episode.
Yes, I called negative creativity points here.
But he did.
I was really making fun of him for going,
gotta
at the
sell
end of
the
a
joke.
joke.
You didn't sell it. I'm not sold.
I'm sold.
I'm heartbroken.
I'm with you.
A Teenage Adventures Mart employee comes upon the situation first. Oh man, I'm never gonna get off tonight. Shit. Gets on his Stone of Farce speech. We have a code cat in aisle 7, 12, 19, and perhaps 21. You hear a bunch of Adventures Mart employees come scrambling around into your position. They're grabbing cats.
That's fine. That's of no consequence to Kevin.
One employee says, fuck my life, and does the finger guns under his chin like all employees do every time you go to a store.
Ooh, does Dan see that?
Cabbage sees that.
Yeah.
Question, is he still pulling cats out?
He's still reading the book.
One of the employees comes up and takes the tome out of Kevin's hand and says, "Excuse me, sir, you're going to have to buy this if you're bringing any more cats into this world."
Oh, no thank you, sir. Not a fan of these cats.
You can tell the employee is choking back rage. Thank you for coming in today, sir. It's been a pleasure serving you.
Kevin, did you feel that? His words felt racist, but he didn't say anything racist.
Can I take that line over? I want to do a different line. As he takes the book away.
Roll for a different line.
Actually, could I please see that ring of abyss?
As he takes... The employee takes the book, so you're not going to buy the tome of cats.
No, I was just perusing.
The employee is holding back rage and then reaches in front of you because the Ring of Abyss is in front of you and within range for Kevin to have grabbed. Choking back even more rage, grabs the Ring of Abyss in its packaging and hands it to you and says, "You have a wonderful day, sir," as his face is turning red and he walks away.
Excellent.
Wiping away tears of rage.
Fucking cat people, I swear to God, they're all alike. I swear to...
No, I don't want to like talk out of turn or like at the wrong time, but these are high quality cats, right? I mean, this is Adventure Time. It's 86.
Are they all the same
high
cat?
quality? Yeah.
Are there any
These
like
are
derp? Is it
purebreds.
random?
Cat.
Is every cat random? Are there any derpy
I
cats?
feel like they overstock cats that there's like in surplus at another store, and then they kind of just have to bulk like release them.
Like each one of these cats could have its own Instagram page.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's a couple runts in there, a couple wet-eyed cats with like the goop on them that you don't want.
You know what? Perhaps I'm going to have to write an end to this story. Perhaps there's a place where these cats come from, and perhaps there's a whole sinister backstory to it that we're going to get to at some point. I need to make it up right now.
I'm just a big fan of Adventure Mart.
I had a friend that worked at a cat farm. A magic cat farm.
All we know is these cats are locally sourced, responsibly grown, in sustainable conditions.
The book is actually just tied to like our reality. It's just a whole bunch of cats just got warped out of this realm. That's where like if people lose their cats, they just all went to the Adventure Mart in D&D.
What if when your cat dies in real life, it goes to this world?
That's exactly what happened, Sarah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna find Buster.
With how many he took out, he probably killed several cats before their time. He probably there's a cat just enjoying chasing a bird.
I take this back, you're a monster.
Just like falls to the ground, skids a couple feet.
There's at least 16 sad kids.
It's like Back to the Future, but with cats. They just come out of one dimension to another, skidding across.
If I-
We got this far, no one's made a Prestige reference.
What's that?
Never
We're
mind.
great at pretending to play
The
D&D.
magic movie?
Yeah, with all the cats. All right, I got so Kevin's interested in the ring. He's checking that out right now. I don't know what you guys are doing.
To you, sir, Mr. Tabaxi. Let's get you away from that book of cats. Do you have something you want? Tell you what, I'll go. Tell me what you want, and I'll go grab it. And you stand right here by the security
As
desk.
he's speaking, Kevin puts the ring on and holds his breath.
Where'd you go?
Test it out.
Well, ready. Please don't use the merchandise, sir. Where is he going? I can't. Kevin goes invisible, and he can hold his breath for 3 minutes because his Constitution modifier is +2. Where'd he go? Where's that troublemaker go? I want a guard around that tome of cats. I swear to God.
No,
if
he
makes his way
actually
back
is
to the
going
tome.
back towards the Tome of the Cats.
There are several employees that are forming a line, and you hear over the start from the he's invisible. Keep your eyes about you. Keep your wits about you. Keep your hands out. Feel everywhere. We have a level 1 troublemaker here.
Is there a roll I can do to see if I can get to the book to open it just one more time?
Yes, I'll say a stealth. Roll me a stealth check.
One of the employees like, I think I found him, and he holds up just a regular
+4.
cat.
With advantage because you are invisible.
Also, the ring gives you a +4 or something like that, right?
Stealth.
Oh, you get
But
a
it
plus.
says Steve?
You get a +4 to
Wait, I'm
stealth
going
as
to
well.
interpret as Steve's.
8 plus your modifier.
8 plus 5 is 13, plus the ring is 17.
So you got really. So you rolled a 17.
17.
You know, it turns out being invisible is really easy to get places and do what you want. People have no idea where you are. It turns out it's even easier when you're a giant cat who can jump over people. Kevin bounds over the people. He is now standing in front of the Tome of Cats.
He opens it just one more time. I just want one more cat out. Just
They watch as the tomb opens up, almost as if possessed by another worldly force, and they watch as one more cat, a hairless, is summoned from the tome.
Gross.
perfect.
I love that Kevin is doing this with zero master plan because he can't have one. He's just
interested.
based on instinct alone. He's just doing what he does, and it happens to be this
now-
like chaotic
I
fucking
don't
thing.
think anyone else wouldn't like be able to resist though too. I mean, if I saw such an object, I'd
that's fun, right?
Yeah,
I would take all of them home.
Now, question, what do you do now? Because they're...
Lothario aims to use this opportunity to at least case the joint and see how tight security is. Because, I mean, we're going to buy some stuff, but there's still going to be more. There's always more.
All right, I'll tell you what, give me a D20 and add your perception.
Tiffy walks up to Lothario and just says, I see why you keep him around. He's very good at creating distractions.
No, 3 minutes.
He's like
What do you do?
He's like a genius, but he doesn't
I
know
take
it.
the ring off. I didn't care. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just wanted to try the book one more time. So I take the ring off and I hand it to the nearest clerk. I'll be taking this, thank you very much. And then I go back to look at some more stuff.
I rolled 19 with a wisdom of -1. Or wait, no. Perception -1, sorry.
All right, your perception is -1, right?
Yeah, because it's tied
It's
to
based
wisdom,
it's
right?
based off of wisdom, and he has no.
I'm not
All right, Kevin, you look as if security is about to throw you out until you say, "Oh, I'm going to get this item." Now, this is an expensive item, and so at this point, they're like, "Okay, well, he's a paying customer."
He pulls out his wallet and they do see a shitload of money or coupons or whatever, golden
Yeah.
tickets.
A little bit of catnip falls out.
Kevin, are you using again? We talked about this. I'm here for you, but you got to talk. You got to talk to me.
Lothario encasing the joint with a 19 or 18.
18.
You get a pretty good view of what's happening. You get the security route, you get where they're going, you get the arcane security cameras.
Is there one of
they're
those like,
pointed-
giant one-way mirrors windows at the top?
Yeah, it's
Like-
just a window.
Yeah.
You know, like they have those offices where like the security and like the major guys like say they're like, "This is my empire. I built this. Oh, is there a guy stealing over there? Check that brown person out." Right, just-
You now know if you were to come back and plan something later, I would give you some of your rolls with advantage.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to come back and steal from Adventurers Mart, now that you know their layout.
Yeah, they've seen my face. It'd be unwise to do something today.
So Kevin goes up to the register. Gertrude also, during this whole thing, apparently was shopping. Gertrude goes to the register.
Hi, can I get this squid?
My dyslexia
So
kicked
you're on
in.
cat,
Sorry.
she's on squeed.
Can I get this speed quiver and this asagona?
I was going to sell you that for sure.
Asagona be gone cloak.
A halfling man who looks and sounds remarkably similar to the halfling man you met. But not enough that you're going to call him on it and sound racist. Like, not all halflings look alike.
But
Well, they
they
keep
do.
the prices down. They clone the staff.
There's just one.
Unlike what Gertrude's mother always used to say, not all halflings look the same.
But Mom didn't know nothing.
She's in hell now.
What's
Why
it?
she
Your mother gets up for the bad things.
Quiver, quickness, and
Like my grandma, you know what I mean, how it works when races go.
Alright, so the speed quiver on the Adsagonia, or the Adsaxona.
Yep.
Is that not right? You'd want an Adsax...
Is it called an ass? It's not an asagona.
It is not an Asagona, no. It's the Adsaxona. It requires a certain poetry to your tongue. if
Where are
you're
those?
going to
Where are
say it.
those made? I'm not familiar with that word.
In the fields of Asagona.
They actually do come from Ass County. She's half right.
Oh, I've heard of Ass County. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the south if you've never heard of it.
It's always south.
I don't know. So I'll
Please tell me
take
that snort came through.
those two items. You know what? I think we're running a special on the...
I think he's broken. Can we get another stereotype?
I think there's a special on the... And he looks at you in the eye. On the Adsaxona. I believe we're just selling it for 25 gold.
Can we
And
all
he's-
start saying Adsaxona like at like different Adsag like practicing? No, no.
Yeah. He says it loudly like he's speaking to somebody who's like disabled. It's like,
Adsax.
hello. So that and the speed quiver, I tell you what, I think we can do that for 45 gold.
Oh, my ass is gonna be excited about this deal.
Okay, you know what? It's 50 gold. I'm sorry, the special went out.
What if I show you what's under this cloak?
He looks over both shoulders.
Double the price.
I'm kind of into freak shows, so yeah, let's
Roll for king. I
yeah.
think I've done that joke. So
Truth
we're
be
all-
told, that amputee thing you got going on is really doing it for me as well.
Wait till you touch the jelly hand.
That's been, and you could tell he's been eye fucking this jelly hand the entire time during this transaction.
blushes.
It's awkward.
I bet if I could microwave that.
Oh.
Gertrude has to be like, hey, my eyes are up here, my jelly hand's here.
Just jazz handing it.
Around her body.
Just look at me.
Makes it more uncomfortable.
Like, oh, it's twerking. Oh, look at it, it's twerking.
The sweat just start coming down his face.
All right, please get out of
He
line.
just starts making it rain on the jelly hand.
All right, so 45 gold, and you can add a speed quiver, the
Yes.
quiver of speed, and the Asagonia to your inventory.
Nice.
We got him to say it.
Kevin, I believe you're up next. Let's.
Kevin just sets on the counter the Abyss Ring, the Acme Flute, and the Ring of Strength.
I tell you what, those are 3 good items. Tell you what, I'll give you 60 gold. 60 gold for all that.
Would you take 55? He pulls out all his money.
And he says, well, I would, but then he looks and sees there's like still 25 cats that have yet to be rounded up. I would, for literally anybody else, but
As he says that, he looks over. Lothario, will you purchase these for me?
okay. So Kevin steps out of line, gives his golden items to Lothario. Perfect. Next in line.
Being an expert at Adventure Mart, because even though it's counterfeit, he is a platinum member. I'm gonna go ahead and take this sandwich maker and this beer maker.
And would you please describe to the fans what both those items do?
I love that Dan
One
walked
makes
right into the redneck
sandwiches.
trap.
Yeah, one makes sandwiches, and the other one pure pours beer. The worksheet has gone away from me.
So basically, it's like I love that you are role playing the fuck out of Decorative Cabbage because you're playing a character who doesn't give a fuck, and all these items that could give you godlike powers, even greater than what you have. You chose something that gives you a sandwich on command,
Yeah,
and
that
a tap that you can plug into anything,
Endless beer.
and it'll give you endless beer.
yeah, those are the things that he cares about. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, most other things he can just create with a spell or.
I support this decision.
And then he also wants. I mean, oh no, you only get 2 things, right? I want the cargo pants of holding. I'm on an adventure.
The cargo pants of holding. What is this? The early night? I'll tell you what. I think we might have a couple cargo pants of holding. They haven't been selling well. Everybody's been going to the bag of holding. But I believe I can do all of those things for you because 30 gold.
Oh, I got it. I got to go back for my thing.
Tiffy grabs Cabbage and hands them the...
Not the guy, the actual fruit out of the produce lane.
the smoker's pipe, which is pretty ridiculous. You can cast once per day gaseous form at first level, and you can cast minor illusion cantrip, and you gain +1 to your wisdom and intelligence. That's ridiculously good. And then also the Acorn of Bethag, as already mentioned. And he knows that he's my guy to talk. I'm not going to talk to the
Why don't you
person.
go ahead and throw this on the pile too?
Oh, these are some very powerful items here. Tell you what, we can bundle them all together. Let's say I said 30 for you. Let's say 85 total. Is that fair?
We can do that
Tiffy gives Cabbage all his gold, the 55 and the coupon.
per usual.
The coupon and the 5.
Thank you very much for interaction with us. Thank you for shopping at Adventurers Mart. Next in line, please.
Hi. Oh, and the store we can just grab everything off the shelves.
Yeah, you can have somebody.
So I
bring it
was
to you.
thinking of getting a ring of returning to buy and binding it to a ring of returning that's on the shelf so that when we leave, I can have another ring of returning.
Brilliant.
And I'm going to get a red Atsuxana.
I want a sleight of hand check with advantage, so I'll let you roll twice because I'll assume.
I think sleight of hand's one of my abilities, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. You're good at sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
good at it. So I want to buy that Atsuxana and I want to buy one ring of returning, but I'm binding it
Okay,
to
so
a second ring
so
of
this
returning.
awesome. That this sleight of hand check is going to determine how successful you are at stealing that second ring of
I
return.
have a +6 modifier and I roll this twice, you said?
Just roll twice. Take the higher number of the two rolls.
13, 12. So I'm
13.
19.
13's higher.
13 plus 6, yeah.
I literally stopped to double check. I wasn't.
You just don't
like,
trust Dave.
I was like, I don't know, because like I know Dave, and he's usually pretty wrong. So like,
All right, with the 19, I'm going to say that you can color this however you want, but it works. Like your way of getting the ring of returning, you now. I'm going to say in this world where you use the ring of returning, it physically flies. So I would wait to activate it till you're well without a range.
exactly, because it would go through people or go through things.
Walls.
No, it's not. It's not like Thor's hammer. It doesn't just like crash through anything. It'll find the path of least resistance.
Oh, that's cool.
my God.
That's even better.
Terrible murder
Wait,
today at Adventure
If I
Market.
throw a dagger, it won't go through someone that's between me and the dagger.
No. You throw the on its way back.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to
Doesn't say
say
they have to make a dexterity
Eventually.
it
check.
currently has its factory settings on. If you talk to somebody who knows magic, then perhaps they can
Only
program
I
that
knew
for
a
you.
man that decided he was a man that knows magic. Because I only trust men with engineering. I picking up what you're laying down, dude.
All right, so go to the register and we'll. So what'd you get? The
I'm getting I like the red Atsuxana. Thanks, it looks good on me.
I was getting to get that too.
The one ring of returning, Atsuxana. Oh, and then I have left items. I have Kevin's.
Kevin.
You have Kevin's items.
You picking
as
up
well.
my
Can you give
stutter?
me a deal for these? By the way, I have these coupons. They're a little old. They're kind of faded. But do you think they'd work on any of these items? He says to the cashier,
Now,
trying to impress his charm.
did you alter them in any way? Now these are real coupons.
Not yet. I got distracted by the cats too.
These are real coupons, though.
These were real coupons that I did have earlier when I pulled them out of my pocket.
You know what? Go ahead and roll.
4. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fucking 4.
I was going to be super
coupons.
generous and say like we're just rolling to see
He
if they're
pulls out
expired or
a
not.
receipt.
Do I have another
Quiz
modifier that
notes.
would affect it? Deception plus 4, 8.
Charm.
I'll tell you what. These coupons are expired, but I'll let you argue to see if you can roll a persuasion check and argue with me to see if I'll accept them.
All right. I persuade you with 14,
The 14.
Plus,
and then my plus 2, 16 persuaded.
Right. So you present these coupons to the cashier. The cashier. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. These coupons have expired. I mean, just last month, not that long ago.
Well, in the state of wherever we are,
Bleep.
I'm pretty sure they don't expire since X amount of years ago when that law passed.
Use them.
You know what? We're here in Crow's Point, and
That's right.
And
We
I
took a
suppose-
long ride still to be in.
and I suppose people can't even remember Crow's Point. That's why business has been so. That's why you're the only people in the store right now. Maybe I shouldn't be turning away customers with coupons.
You know what? These coupons are the reason I'm here. They reminded me your store was around.
You know what?
And you should thank these faded coupons for bringing me in and my friends in.
He does a man. I'm gonna get a manager override. He calls a manager over. Hello, I'm another half day. Yeah, what do I got to do here? I don't want to just punch in these codes here. There you go. The coupon should work now. And he walks away. There you go. My manager just blessed it. Tell you what the coupons work. I'm going to give you 10% off.
Oh, that's great.
I like having a dungeon master who really wants to give us stuff.
I still a side episode of just the manager and his underlings talking. It's like Superstore, but in a fantasy world.
They're training.
It's almost as if he wants you to have items to help you weave a story that'll help you bend reality to your will.
Just for the record, the stuff that Kevin bought, he got the Abyss Ring, which grants him invisibility for as long as he holds his breath. He got the Ring of Strength, which increases his strength score by 2 and advantage on strength. And then the cool one, the Acme Flute. Rolling a die 4, it can generate either a random cartoon appearing out of a hole in the ground, an anvil dropping from the sky, girders dropping from the sky, or a grand piano dropping from the sky, which do increasingly more damage.
Tex Avery himself wrote this item.
How much did this cost me, by the
That
way?
used to belong to Spider Pig from Spider-Verse.
I'm going to say
Don't forget that discount. Hey,
5%, 10%.
how about that disky?
I'll tell you what, all said and told, you know what, I like your face. You persuaded me well. Let's just say 75 gold.
75 gold.
Which for both sets of items.
Now, is that comparable to the deal you gave this fine lady that was hanging out with us? This gentlewoman? This high-class person? Did you give me
Are you accusing me of favoritism here?
No, I'm just making sure I wasn't paying attention. I kind of zoned out looking at all the cats.
You actually got a bit better of a deal. I mean, these two, 80 points to Tiffy and Decorative Cabbage.
Okay.
They combined their items, and I think it was 85, and half of them, they didn't spawn half. They didn't spawn 86 demon cats into existence, so, I mean, I feel you got a pretty darn good deal with the coupons.
My good sir, you've earned yourself a customer for life.
He looks at Gertrude and says, "You, ma'am, you look like there's something on your mind. Like you look like you would leave Adventure Mart unsatisfied."
I always leave unsatisfied. I couldn't find any magical absorption pads with wings.
It's fine. Well,
No, I'm sorry.
Tiffy has been looking at all the cats because Tiffy gets distracted easily. Maybe has ADD. I don't know. Notices one that looks exactly like Kevin and just like picks it up and holds it right next to Kevin's face. It looks back and forth, just nods and puts the cat back down.
now Kevin looks like Grumpy Cat, right? That
Yes,
is
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's canon.
So, yeah, I can't think of a brand,
That's
but
fine.
unless we did the opposite of
We'll
always.
fix it in post.
No, never.
Yeah, yeah.
And some never pads. They never work.
Well, it works because like Everpads, like a fairy tale or something. I don't know.
We
You
already
just
have
go
our,
like +3 pad of absorption or something.
Oh yeah,
we have our arcane Merkland ever absorbent.
water absorption stuff.
Ever absorbent, one size fits all from the most wide set vagina to the least wide set vagina.
I don't think you know how pads work.
They're pads, not tampons? Okay.
Yeah.
They're pads, okay.
You don't roll them up and stick them in there.
Well, then I don't understand women at all.
We're all
Is that the
learning.
last thing you
Okay,
understand about women?
they're tampons, not pads. Okay, gotcha.
I want pads, not tampons.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Afraid of toxic shock. Gotcha. I'm gonna
Yeah.
work that into. I was gonna, because if they were tampons, I was gonna work. That's a certain percentage of the time toxic shock. No, not the point.
Why?
I mean, there is still a risk for toxic shock, ladies, with pads, so be sure to change them every 10 to 12 hours. For the
Just
one,
cost us a tampon sponsor.
for the one lady listening to this.
For the lady that's forced to listen to this while her boyfriend is driving.
Boyfriend?
I feel like only a woman that's being forced to listen to this would.
Hey, girls could be nerds too. We
Yeah, I'm
have
here.
one here.
Not to be.
So, well, you might be in luck. We actually have a new shipment in of our Merklin ultra absorbent pads. For ladies and their, downstairs parts. And then he whispers to the guys then he whispers to Lothario next to him, for their vaginas.
These have wings, right?
Yes, they do have wings. Furthermore, these actually are magical pads as well. First off, they can absorb an infinite amount of fluid.
Also, if you whistle, they will actually fly to you and apply themselves.
Like a flying nun with their wings. Secondly, these are actually known to cause healing down there, just because I believe a male wizard was the one who designed this and doesn't really understand how menstruation works and believed it was actually a wound, not
So it
that
sends it
needed
back
healing.
up there.
Which
Yeah.
means that in a battlefield situation, you could actually take one of these pads and slap it on a wound, and it would provide some sort of healing.
Hint, hint.
Just you guys look like adventurers. Secondly, this is also, and this will cost you Normally, pads would rarely run gold, but we run 5 gold. Now, it might seem expensive for all these magical items, but this is a bottomless box of Merkland pads.
Am I the only one that pictures a merkin when he keeps saying the brand?
That's all I'm hearing.
I just like
I thought
the
that was the
idea.
whole point. I thought that was the fun.
The mascot is like a pubic wig saying, the box is never ending.
Mascot from the Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh shit!
Pulling out hair.
The pad on the outside has like a merkin on it, so it's like it's disguised as pubes.
I just love the concept of this pad that can absorb as much blood as it wants, but also this box is never ending. So it's like you literally only have to buy it once ever.
That's for 5 gold.
For 5 gold.
This is a world where
They have a
1
row
gold is a
filled
lot of
with
money.
these.
5 gold is substantial. So basically, this is the last box of pads you'll ever need.
Well, and despite Gertrude's appearance, she still is not close to menopause, so she could definitely need enough.
She forced aged herself.
Yeah.
You're an elf. Yeah, you're probably like only 200 out of like 750.
So the cashier takes your 5 gold, hands you the box of pads if that's what you want.
Yep.
All right, and you guys are done shopping.
Excuse me, before we go, I need to go to the restroom.
Do you need the box? Should I wrap this up, or do you want me to take this to go? Or?
No, I'm gonna use one.
Okay, well, tell you what, just go in there. I'll tell the janitor to follow you afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Also, can we just imagine that these are such intense magical pads that you guys can hear through the doors of the bathroom the sticking of the like unwrapping of it?
Did we choose not to do that?
Can you point those finger guns right in my head right now?
Kevin's going to find a book to read while he's waiting.
Run, cat, run.
You hear over the intercom, cats have gotten into the kitchen. Cats have gotten into the kitchen. Support in the kitchen.
Can we have like a overhead Adventure Mart is closing?
Adventure Mart is closing early today due to cat infestation. We'll reopen tomorrow with your favorite deals.
What a catastrophe.
I was just gonna say it.
Like Mario runs over to the drum set.
Ba-dum-bum.
Put a bomb.
And then the employee's like, just get out.
It's a
How
magical
much
drum
for the
set.
drums?
No,
It's magical.
leave.
No matter what you play, it always comes out.
Those employees were right. It is a long day.
And with one of the most exhausting trips to Adventure Mart in the store's 40-year history,
I need to get that ring back.
our party leaves. But before they do, Lothario activates his ring.
I feigned stretch as we were walking out the door so as to not hit anyone in the back of the head as the ring comes back to me. Do I roll?
You know what? I'm going to roll a stealth check to see if it gets over, because you raised your hand, it's going to go high, and a lot of halflings work at the store, so the employee checking the receipts as you pass, it may roll a stealth check to see if it goes by that halfling unnoticed.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
Plus
with-
6.
Okay.
That's
Let's
your
say-
modifier.
right, the halfling hears a whew as the ring flies by, it looks up like it's like when somebody taps your wrong shoulder and then is on the other side of you.
And he
Like,
yells at his underling to stop trying to whistle.
Yeah.
You can't whistle.
Yes, don't, we're not dwarves. Don't be whistling while you fucking work. It's embarrassing to us halflings.
The stunned guy's just like, what? Why do you always?
And with that, the most frustrating trip to any store has ended.
Oh, stay tuned. They're getting it worse.
It always happens when you have a lady.
You were the least frustrating part of that, I think.